Life in the UK test. What's involved? If you are applying for British citizenship or indefinite leave to remain, in most cases you first have to pass the Life in UK test. Also known as the British Citizenship Test, the Life in UK test is used to verify that applicants have the adequate knowledge of British customs, traditions, laws and political system, as required under the UK's immigration rules. You cannot apply for naturalisation or settlement until you have passed the Life in the UK test. If you fail the test, you will lose your test fee, and you will have to retake the test in order for your application to progress. With so much at stake, it is important to prepare well for the test, and to understand what happens on the day and what you could be asked to maximize your chances of passing. Why do you need to take the Life in the UK test? UK immigration laws require those applying to settle in the UK or to naturalise as a British citizen to prove their knowledge of the English language and of life in the UK. These are known as the COL requirements, which stands for Knowledge of Language and of Life in the UK. The Life in the UK test is used to meet the Life in the UK element of the COL requirement. The English language requirement is assessed separately. Who has to take the Life in UK test? Most people applying for British citizenship or to settle in the UK through indefinite leave to remain must take the Life in UK test, unless an exemption applies. Exemptions to the Life in the UK test. You may be exempt from the Life in the UK test if you are under 18 or over 65. Have passed the test before. For example, if you pass the test as part of your ILR application, you don't need to take the test again for your citizenship application. Have a long-term physical or mental condition which is confirmed in writing by a medical professional. What is classed as a long-term physical or mental condition? To claim an exemption from the Life in the UK test on medical grounds, you will need an exemption form to be completed on your behalf by a qualified medical professional. You should then include this form in your settlement or naturalisation application for consideration by the caseworker. What is the format of the Life in the UK test? The Life in the UK test lasts 45 minutes. You take the Life in the UK test on a computer at an authorised test centre, see below. You will have to answer 24 multiple-choice questions about British customs, traditions, laws and the political system. You have to answer at least 18 questions correctly to pass, a pass mark of 75%. You will find out the result at the end of the test. If you pass, you will be able to proceed with your application for ILR or citizenship. Applicants taking the test in Wales can opt to sit the test in Welsh, and those taking the test in Scotland can sit the test in Scottish Gaelic. How much is the Life in the UK test? The Life in UK test fee is £50 for each attempt. The fee is non-refundable if you fail the test or if there are errors when booking your test. For example, you should double-check that the name you give for the test booking is exactly the same as the name on your ID documentation, including middle names. Refunds can only be requested if you cancel your test booking with at least 3 days' notice. How to book the Life in the UK test. You book the Life in the UK test online through the .gov website. While there are many providers offering test practice support services, only the official government booking system can be used to take the test for your Home Office application. Currently, the authorised test is operated by PSI. You have to book your test at least 3 days in advance. How long will you be at the test centre? You should allow around 2 hours to be at the test centre. It's advisable to arrive around 15 minutes before your time slot. You will then need to take the security checks before sitting the test. You will have 45 minutes to complete the test. The results are generally given straight away. if you pass the test. If you score more than 75%, you will have passed the test. Your Life in the UK account will be updated with your unique reference number (EARN), which you should use to progress your ILR or citizenship application. If you fail the Life in the UK test. If you answer fewer than 18 questions correctly, you will fail the test. You will also not be able to claim a refund. You will not be able to make an application for naturalization as a British citizen or for indefinite leave to remain until you pass the Life in UK test. In order for your application to progress, you will need to rebook and retake the test. You have to wait 7 days between failing the test and booking a new test. If you have any immigration issues and need advice, contact us today. Our solicitors will provide you with expert advice and guidance. If you found this video informative, please like, rate and subscribe for weekly legal videos.